back, everybody. I'm Fliss.
And I'm Matt.
And we are the Powered Up Couple.
Oh, I forgot to say it.
I can't believe you forgot. You're just... Wow. Wow. But anyway, we're back with Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. It is time for the trial of the luckiest student alive. Oh wait, he's dead. Goodbye, Nagito.
Looks like you ran out of luck.
Exactly. It's one of those sad moments, but yeah, we're going to be kicking off with some trial time. Give our voices a bit of a rest. Agito was brutally murdered.
Oh yeah, I forgot his Agito
yeah.
on there.
Now, his unpredictable death has left a looming shadow of mystery in the hearts of Hajime and the others. Who is the traitor? What was the clue Nagito left? Will they be able to see the light within the darkness between hope and despair? Despair knows a lot of things. I think I've got everything. Oh, no I don't. I actually have a lot more that I can bob on. Cool. Yeah, I hadn't... I think I've got all of them locked and loaded. Yep, good stuff.
Hello, Emo Kitten.
Hello, Emo Kitten. Right, let me get the preparations. Yeah.
Good.
You sure?
Now
Yeah.
then,
Yeah,
let's
that's
begin
smart.
with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Oh, Nagito's ex looks really bloody.
Oh yeah, his is probably because he got tortured, I guess.
If
Yeah.
you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment.
I like the X on
Pick the
Gundam.
wrong person.
Oh, what's his, oh, he's got like a 10 kind of X, hasn't he? Like,
Oh, yeah, Nagito dying, not cool.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
She's not a happy bunny.
I get it.
Chesto!
Oh, and he punches her anyway.
But she's still staying strong.
She's stunned instead of
Yeah, instead of shut up.
How about this one?
Oh, she said Kya on that one.
This will be my final blow!
Aw, Monami!
It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all.
So why does he do that? Why does he beat her up?
The
Because he's a
victim this
nasty
time is
bastard.
Yeah,
Nagito,
but is it
who
just
was
because she's
attempting
quiet
to
this
reveal
time?
the
Because
traitor for
you
everyone's
can't bully
sake.
her.
Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. What?
Let's skip that bit. The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or...
Make your argument.
Let's see what people have to say.
What are you trying to figure out?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place!
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko.
That's a really rubbish
I found
reasoning,
it
but
by
I guess
coincidence.
that's Akane for you,
There's
isn't
no
it?
way I'd torture someone.
He is a bit of a soft marshmallow. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
No.
No, that's wrong.
There was no blood on the inside.
On the inside of what?
And-
oh, in the
But
inside of his
Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to
okay,
confess
no.
anything. If he was
Yeah.
being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
Oh yeah, there you go, yeah, because how's he going to speak? Because they just do it.
With no duct tape in it.
Oh, for
Oh, he's gonna
fuck's sake.
argue.
Already?
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Okay, Kazuichi. Stupid. Bitch! I haven't played this in ages!
You and your stupid hair.
Bitch! No! Shut the hell up!
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut,
Yeah, you gotta break those windows.
obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
No.
But if you tape his
That's
mouth
done.
shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito
No.
and got information about the bomb's location.
Don't like that one.
Then, after they killed him,
No!
Allow me to
Why
cut
would they
through
tape it
those
after they
words.
kill him? That doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Plus, it was like
No.
sucked into his
There's no
mouth as
doubt
well.
Nagito's
So he
mouth
screamed
was
in
covered
pain.
with duct tape before he was beat up.
what did you say?
And there was no
cares
blood
about the
over
duct
his
tape?
like face, was
No.
there?
Might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right?
I
The
don't
blood on
subscribe
Nagito's
to
face wasn't under the duct tape,
Hajime.
remember?
Son, you know. Like, it doesn't even have a
Blood
good
on
like
his face
shipping
came
name.
from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Yeah.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to
Very
scream.
thirsty boy today.
Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
I do not know that, but That has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that up first.
Okay. Pretty sure I already know what that is, though.
Yeah.
It's the oil lighter. That's why the fire got there.
The direct cause of the fire was... the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
No.
Or perhaps opening the door caused intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
Okay. Some kind of setup was used to start that fire, so what could it be?
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found
okay.
The
So
killer used some kind of set. He lit the curtain on fire.
not the oil lighter.
Did they
Just
use the
they
oil?
said oil lighter
Probably
is an
just
option.
based on the shape of that. It can stand upright while the
If they tipped over, it could have ignited the.
some
And they want
way.
to know. Oh, they want to know how the fire got started, not what
Maybe they
started the
used
fire.
invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused.
There should have been a way to
agree
tip
with
it over
that.
with sound
With the
waves.
mono-
That's right.
No, with the Monokuma panels, because we know that some of them got burnt up.
How the hell
I
do you
also
tip
agree that
something over
opening
with
the
sound
door is
waves?
what started the fire.
Heavy bass.
Just as I thought.
All about
It
that bass.
was the wind
About that
pressure.
bass.
A dust devil
trouble.
blown here from glorious Japan.
Well,
No, not wind
No.
pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be
one
obvious
question.
that those
When
big
it shows
panels
that
were
there,
falling over?
Why would it be tied up to 3 pillars and not the last one?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
killer's one other thing to hide the domino effect. They were playing music.
I thought this guy's the domino effect.
You're not paying attention, you're more paying attention to that.
I see!
Noise.
I've not seen that. I feel like I haven't seen that
talking
panel
about the
before.
MP3 player,
with the
right?
exclamation mark behind you.
Yeah, it's every time your little antenna goes wiggly.
That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse
Which
matched
I
the
made a
sound of
little
the falling
explanation every time
panels.
my antenna went wiggly.
Inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, you guys hear something?
Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does not gonna like listening to the suppressing crap?
No, I'm not talking about the music. And as if on cue, it suddenly started.
That's it. So the
Thank you
strange
for the
sound
follow. We've
was
actually just hit
the
our
sound
follower
of the
goal.
panels falling.
Yay!
Thank you so much.
Thank you!
It was a bot.
Damn.
But it still hit our follower goal, so I don't care.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing,
There's a lot
right?
of buzzing right now.
Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Oh, I can't believe we hit it. That's crazy.
It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
Huh, I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What happened to opening it slowly?
Akane ignored their protest and with a mighty kick, the door flew open.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter. Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a
I just wanna
major
get back out.
problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse. I see, so the problem Chiaki is talking about.
The killer couldn't have left.
Nope.
I see!
Oh yeah, it does. Wait,
The panel was so close to the door that it could barely be
How
opened.
much gel do you think you have to put in your head to get your head to do that?
The killer inside the warehouse
Not
wouldn't
that
be
much,
able
I'm
to leave,
sure.
right?
To get one single
It's like a
identity.
cowlick, isn't it?
That's a big cowlick.
Yeah, well.
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used. You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Huh?
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that.
Nagato, who's the only one
It
that
was
was in there.
Nagito.
He's the only one that was in there.
You're the only
This
one!
is my answer.
And
That's
this
what
is
he
my...
said.
No, he says, this is my answer.
What if...
I think you've
It was
definitely said
Nagito.
that you're the only one in the past,
You do, yeah. It's when you say it's someone.
rather than someone who's
Why'd you
dead.
bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid.
I don't think it was a suicide.
His body was
Well,
covered in torture
It
wounds.
was,
Or did you
technically.
already forget?
I'm sure. I mean, he set it all up. But then, well, this is the thing. So he set it all up to happen.
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But
The one thing we still don't have is his
Nagito
actual
might
cause
do
of death.
something like that.
No.
Don't you
Because
think?
that wasn't in the Monokuma file.
No, well, it never has been. So with Sakura's, it wasn't clear.
As it goes further, you get less information.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not
it's like
the
when
issue.
Akuma gets
He was
bored of
tied
telling
up,
you what it is.
remember?
Well, no, he wants to make it difficult, and also it'd be real easy if they turned around and said it was poison, or you know how they killed themselves, or if you know he'd slit his own throat.
Even
in the
for a
first
creep like
game,
Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to
Ingestion
tie up
of
his
a
own
thing
arms
from
and
bottle that
legs.
she made.
Well, yeah, because it was the whole thing if they mentioned about blunt force trauma on her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something.
There's definitely ways to tie yourself up.
Yeah.
Because self-bondage is a thing.
Yeah.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Oh, it's not.
Tying just the legs is one thing,
But it's not easy.
tying both arms would be impossible.
Excuse me.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
No!
Rude.
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Dirty. It's all good. If our assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct, Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own
I didn't
arms
know we
and
had burnt rope as a thing.
No, that's
Yeah, we do.
wrong.
I must have missed that. I might have been feeding the cats at the time.
I think you are.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What?
Welcome to
I
the
mean,
stream.
it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
No guarantee.
It burned
Yeah, there's no
because of the
guarantee
fire.
of that.
Like you said, it might look like that.
Because surely his sleeve would have been burnt, or his hand.
Yeah, we noticed his sleeve wasn't burnt.
Okay, I wasn't here for
That
that
was
either.
part of the trap. There's concrete
But
evidence
that's why I
that
would
proves
just
it.
work it out as
His right sleeve.
I see.
the duct tape.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't
Sleeve
burned at
wasn't.
all. Wouldn't you agree?
So he could cut the rope.
I'm gonna miss voicing Nagato,
burn like
but I'm also
this, no
not because
matter
I
how
gave him
you
such
think
like a
about it,
raspy
is
voice.
unnatural.
It did hurt my throat a bit. I'm gonna
Oh.
try when we do come around to doing
The third
Dangan
one.
3. I'm gonna try not to do a raspy voice for anyone if I can help
Exactly.
it. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Ian. Yeah, we already know it's
That rope
suicide,
was burned in advance, so it would look like it was burned in the
but
fire.
we still don't know what exactly was the killing blow.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Or why he killed himself either, we don't know that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome!
But
I'll
welcome
let
to
you
the
cop
stream
a
and thank
feel
you
if
for
you
being the
want.
first time in our chat.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
That's definitely wrong.
That's prostitution.
Fine. I just gotta
Yeah,
get a
definitely
Benjamin
wrong.
from him before I let him touch me, right?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back. What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
John
Then
charges
hurry
himself
up and
100 as well.
spill it.
Because a Benjamin is 100.
Was that?
Yeah, because that's who's on the $100 bill. It's Benjamin Franklin.
Oh.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest!
Okay, there you go.
A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. It's okay. There's definitely an answer for this.
He could have dropped it down onto himself somehow. Or like,
Even if
I was
Nagito's
gonna
right hand
say
was
throw
free.
it up, but that probably would be very hard. But then
How
again,
could he
he's very
stab his
lucky.
right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air,
Yeah,
And
he
let
could
the
just
knife
throw the
fall.
knife in the air.
could he stab his hand that way?
Because he's lucky if he wanted it to land there.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his
Oh,
bound
yeah,
left
even more.
hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know
Benjamin,
if his
you
left hand could
bastard.
even reach his right hand.
Give me back that Benjamin.
If Nagito could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm, then how did he do it?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free,
We saw the blood on it.
how could he
The
stab his
Monokuma
right
plush.
hand with his right hand?
Oh, he could have put it
If he
in.
threw the
Yeah,
knife
because
into
it had
the
a hole
air-
in it, didn't it?
It did,
And let
yeah.
the knife fall.
So it wasn't for what I thought it would be for.
Could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing
One
knife
last
expert?
hurrah for Nagito.
No.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But he could have probably thrown it up in the air.
Yeah,
That
he
wasn't right,
probably
'cause
could have.
With his luck, he could have been like that, but it might not have had the
Life-size
force
Monokuma
that it
plushie.
needed.
He must have used
Go
that
through
to
the
prop the
hand,
knife.
maybe.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand
And all
onto
the
it.
blood around it.
Yeah.
If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him.
You've got to be
And it also
dedicated to
explains
like
the
slam your
mysterious
hand
blood
down
on
on
the
a
plushie.
knife.
I mean, he's a bit of a sadist.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
But still, there's.
I
I'd say, but
see.
what's the reason?
So that's the trick.
That's literally what this is all about now, let's be honest. What is the reason for
I
everything that
seriously
he's
thought
done?
Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is
I
a
already know the
limit to
answer
his
to this one.
constitution.
Yeah.
If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Ah, Sonia.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something
Oh,
so big and
she's
thick,
big,
you
yeah.
would die instantly.
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For reasons.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out!
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a
Is he
spear with a
saying that
knife stab into your right
he
hand
wants her to
while your
peg
left
him?
hand is tied up.
No, I don't think so.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I
That's
think,
kind of what I'm getting from
I
that.
can't
That's the
believe
vibes I'm getting.
Nagito's death
Yeah,
was
that
caused
would
by
be the
someone
vibes
else.
you would be getting.
Well, that's,
I
hey, he's already turned into
also
like a,
agree with that.
a masochist, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Which is funny.
To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want
Yeah.
to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and
I
over
don't know, I can't see
again,
anyone being
right?
that brutal
Same goes for this time, too.
from the group.
You just
You know what I
shut
mean?
your mouth. It's against the rules
Maybe
to
it can't,
interfere with
but
everyone.
even then.
Yay, Monami speaking up for herself.
If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Monami sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be
Yeah,
betrayed,
go Chucky.
I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
I mean, openly, they've already stated the fact that it has to be a suicide. And they're like, oh, but there's got to be a killer. It's like, how? How could there have been a killer when they can't get out the door? That's the biggest thing. Nobody could have gotten out the door.
Do you really think so?
So it's a suicide. It is, unfortunately, that. And that's the problem.
But you said it too.
It's-
It'd be impossible for
Yeah,
him
but
to
what's the
stab
reason for
himself with a
suicide, and why
spear
make it
in
so
his
brutal?
condition.
Because he's a sadist. Or a masochist. Because he wants the sparkling, shining hope. If he can suffer and be a stepping stone, he'll do it. That's Nagito 100%.
But at the same time, right, with that in mind,
Yeah.
he wants Hope to win, yeah?
Yeah.
Which means he does want these guys to win.
Yeah.
So, it being classed as a suicide this early, let's be honest, the first answer is never the right answer.
Okay. Well, again, it's the whole thing of, like, they just discredit the fact that nobody is as thin as paper.
No reason for these guys to
But I
discredit
never
it.
said impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, she said it'd be difficult,
Huh?
but not impossible.
I feel that there's
Oh, this is
some way
about
he
starting
could
with
have
the
stabbed himself with that spear.
Yeah, we know that.
What kind of way?
Self-imposed way.
I don't know.
I
You
don't
don't
know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now. Everyone working together.
The thing is, right, so Monokuma wants technically for you guys to lose, yeah?
Yeah, he's not allowed to interfere, though.
But, right, what he said has interfered, because clearly it has.
Well, yeah, but it's all good. Never said the writing had to be good. I mean, I love Danganronpa, but it's it does interfere, but it doesn't, because it's up to us to listen to him or not, and they do, because unfortunately, throughout the Danganronpa games, you have some people who have very clear visions, and people who are just there because they're dumb. Yeah, that need to be led. You have your
Akane's.
What do we mean?
She needs to be led.
Yeah, she does, but she's lovely, and I
And you
think
have
she's
your Sonya's, I guess.
Yeah. She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Then, even now...
Alright, let's do this.
I'm not even going to mess about, like, I know what it's to do with.
Okay. I mean, we both do on this one, let's be honest.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
No.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
Correct.
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
Oh my god.
Did he use his front
Maybe he used
tail?
his front tail.
Oh my gosh.
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
He gets stiff when grabbed.
What are you saying?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking
I
awesome!
feel like we're getting more confused.
If Nagito committed suicide, then he must have used that spear to stab himself. Even if his arms and legs were tied up, there's no doubt he used some part of his body. The only thing he could have used is...
How did Nagito
It's his
stab?
left
Let's
hand.
work together.
It was his
Spear
left
stabbed
hand.
Nagito.
All along.
His right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to... But his left hand was off.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, it doesn't.
No,
because his
that's
hand
not.
was clean too.
The back of his hand had blood on it, and the palm of it had nothing.
And we know that there's a gap.
A
Still
hand-sized
too
gap,
early
as it
to
said.
dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
So?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off.
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Oofed.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's
I guess
wrong
my
with
next
that?
one will be for 200.
Yeah.
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
What was Nagito's left hand doing when the blood splattered?
He was gripping.
I see!
Gripping his front
When the
tail.
blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
I knew it. I knew what you said.
Here's the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds
Was
on his
Akane
left
always
arm are pretty
sexually
mild.
charged?
Pardon?
Was Akane always sexually charged?
No.
He probably made his wounds mild on purpose.
I mean, she was happy to like
so
climb
he
on
could
your
keep his
shoulders and
strength
stuff
while
like
he
that.
gripped the spear.
I think that made
But
Soda
even if
jealous
he held the
during that
spear
part,
with his
didn't it?
tied up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right, that's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle.
Yeah.
Just like fixing an old TV.
It did.
Yeah.
It admittedly did, and unfortunately, it's the same with the first Danganronpa. Actually, no, the first Danganronpa, you still have at least two people
Yeah,
who are
the
intelligent.
person that loses the most intelligence in that one is the psychic, and that's because they didn't really know what to do
with him. Yeah, because he was meant to be originally the first.
He did, yeah, in the wasn't he?
Yeah, you can see it in the first game as well. Yeah, and this, yeah.
Oh, I got it.
I feel like the smartest people you've got are Chiaki,
and Sonya.
and Fuyuhiko to a point.
Fuyuhiko to a point, yeah.
But Soda, all he does is sympathise with Sonya,
Yeah.
and Akane has never been the sharpest.
Well, she's
tool.
not really. She's kind of muscles, isn't she?
She's muscle brained.
Yeah, but she's
like
lovely.
I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Which section of the spear was he holding on to?
The cord.
It was the cord, wasn't it?
I see.
Oh, it was the shaft. No, it's
Well,
the
that's the
cord.
thing. They could be
Instead of
sneaky
the
with
handle,
that.
Nagito must have been
What do you
holding
mean?
on to the cord.
They could have been like, oh yeah, no, it was the shaft, but it's the cord. Yeah, but it's the shaft.
There was a metal weight at the tip of the
I
cord.
guess, but
there were
I
bloodstains
think
on that.
because
Just
of the
talking about
fact
shaft, and I can dig it.
I can dig it.
Plus, the
Suck it
joint
to me.
between the weight and the cord had a bloodstained
Oh,
shape
look, it's a
like it was cut off by
hand-sized
something.
cap.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human
I'm surprised
fist?
that the cord does actually have blood on it like
Ah,
that
you're
though at the
right.
same time.
So
Because
this was the
Splatter.
part Nagito
was
was
it from where he
gripping.
stabbed himself in the shoulder?
No. So it's blood splatter essentially. Well, yeah, it'd be from all the blood off his arms and stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say because it would.
And then
It can't be
the
from when the
blood that was
spear hit
supposed
him.
to end
No.
up here
Because that would have still been coming down.
Yeah.
ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
So the spear would go
You're
into
not
him
gonna say
quite
he
clearly.
gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
But he could reach.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
I like how sparkly her bow is. Sorry, that's a very girl thing to say.
I still like her clip, so you know.
That's a very moth-like thing to say. I like the sparkles. Fliss is gone. Love moth.
I am sorry.
Oh, no,
Of course
it's
this
Moth Lady.
mystery will not be solved that easily.
Oh dear.
I like moths. Moths are cool.
Moths. There's some really beautiful moths. Like
Yeah,
there's this. It's not called the Sakura moth or something, but it's like something like that, and it's pink.
Is it the pink and yellow one?
I think so. It's really pretty.
I'll
Really
look up the
fuzzy.
name of it.
No. Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand.
The rosy maple moth.
Oh, Rosie Maple Moth. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It
I mean-
seems we are stuck. Shall we have
I don't
tea
know whether
time?
it's just that we've gotten better at this, or
At a time
Like-
like this,
I feel like,
like
as
our chat said, everyone else's IQ went down.
I was going to say our IQ has gone up.
how about we stick to...
But it's quite
plan to
obvious
think
how
one
he
step at a
did
time
that.
instead of expecting the answers all at once.
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time.
I still can't believe we were
What
reserved
does that
member.
mean?
Yeah.
That's
Let's
still the
focus
craziest
on the
thing.
spear
It
first.
is.
Namely,
I
where it was
definitely thought
and
that
how it was
Nagato would have been
positioned
lying
just
about
before
that.
it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
But someone could have tampered. Remember, the traitor's details are in there too.
True. But why would that be tamper? Why would that be something to tamper? Is the question.
Maybe we're the traitor.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I didn't think about that.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that, that's it. Could it be the state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment? If I put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure it out. where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito.
Above Nagato.
I've got to do a logic dive? Oh, that's okay. Logic dive's okay. I like
you were thinking Hangman's Gambit, weren't you?
Hangman's Gambit.
But it's your favourite.
No, it's not. I can't... Oh, yeah, it's X. Okay.
Is it X to jump? Yeah.
No, triangles to jump.
Okay, because you've got to remember that as well now.
No. Please, no.
I only just noticed that thing that spins in the corner, the bottom corner. Shows you how fast you're going, I guess.
The life thing?
Whoa, no, the other
Jesus! Matt!
I'm pointing out stuff, it's not my fault.
Why would you do this to me? Hang on.
Above Nagato. That's what I said before. Like, where was the spear? Above Nagato, duh.
Yeah. Sorry, I got really freaked out. It's my bad.
Oh, careful, that thing moves. Oh, you suck.
Shut up. Don't.
Why would they add moving ones now?
Because it. Fuck! Because fuck you!
Screw the rules.
Screw the rules. Ah!
I thought this would be the second question. Oh my god, you're so slow at this now.
No, shut up.
Why did you jump over the thing that speeds you up?
Because I'm an idiot. Because I panicked. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito?
Ceiling girder.
Yeah.
Wow, this is a really easy logic dive so
Yellow,
far.
isn't it? It's not. I'm smacked into stuff.
Oh no, I mean like just going straight forward.
Yeah.
Like you haven't had to choose any of the answers. Yeah, because there was that bloody line above it, wasn't there? There's that bloody line above it. Careful! Stop trying to hit them!
No. Okay, that one's...
Okay, and that one there. And then the next one, yeah, they're just doing twos.
They're just being dodgy.
Oh, look at that. You're getting some speed up, finally.
Shut up.
Bat time.
Shut up, leave me alone.
Question 3.
What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The...
Cord.
The spear's cord, thank you. I couldn't tell.
Because it's...
Hey, that was a pure yellow round.
Yeah, it was.
Woohoo!
Because it was like, oh gosh, there's more. You nearly went right into a gem at the end.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No one will know.
I think we've got a pure blue and we've had a pure yellow. I don't think we've had a pure red yet.
No. It'd be great when green comes in.
There's green?
I don't know.
The spear impaled Nagito
can't
as he was
remember.
laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself,
Oh, Jesus.
did he have some sort of ESP?
Did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but he probably
Could you
used the
imagine?
ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
It is a crazy amount to go through just to kill yourself.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end.
I feel like you wouldn't attack the arm first that you're holding with. I feel like
Which
that should be
means
the last one you
Nagito
attack.
wounded himself
think
while
so,
he was
yeah.
gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth, too?
The really crazy thing would be if you could see a smile beneath the duct tape there.
He
That would be
probably
creepy.
covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him
But wouldn't he
screaming
be?
in pain.
See, we say he'd be screaming in pain. I bet he's laughing. Just like,
I think that's why he probably put the duct tape on so he didn't scream.
Yeah.
That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
I mean, it was our Nagito.
That's our Nagito. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Jeez, and I was starting to feel a little sympathetic toward him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died? That's the form his malice took. I'd forgotten all about it until now.
I do wonder why that's the X they went for Gundam. Like, they went for the really, like, strong X. I wonder why.
Pentagram?
Roman numeral?
Roman numeral? I don't know. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not
Wait, was he
understand.
the 10th to die?
He said he would reveal the traitor, right?
Was he the 10th to die?
I don't know.
Whatever
There was
became
17
of
of you at the
that?
start, weren't there?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along
Yeah,
with the
he
rest
was.
of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had
That
no
might be why.
qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. And tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right? Right?
Doesn't make sense, does it? Why would Nagito want to kill everybody when he just wanted the traitor?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
I get where he's coming from, and this is why I'd say Fuyuhiko is intelligent, because he is...
Yeah.
He's being logical
I
about
agree
it.
that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense.
Why did the water grenades not work?
It's probably just my imagination.
Well, it did work.
No, they didn't. They did nothing. Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is? Or...
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
No, this would be too short an episode. Can we make
What
it
do you
longer,
think,
please?
Connie?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide.
I don't think that's going to be their reasoning for
Oh
it.
well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
No, it doesn't feel right, because technically, if he really wanted to kill everybody, he'd have ensured that fire hit him too, because then he would have been unidentifiable, and there'd be no clues, so we'd definitely all die.
You are
Yeah.
right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class
It's also a
trial.
case of why
and
it takes
we
so long
can
for the
leave this
sprinklers
island,
to come on.
right?
Yeah.
It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
See, this is the difference between Hajime and Makoto, is Hajime actually goes like, no, there's something wrong here.
Yeah.
Whereas Makoto would be like, yeah, okay, let's go to voting time.
And
If everyone else is
Kirigiri would
ready.
say something, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something relating to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something relating to Nagito's death. A piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess
That
with.
thing right there. Because Monokuma always makes it after the murder, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Or death, I should say.
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Yeah. Nagito could have had a couple of things in there. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about is...
It's the cause of death.
What is it? What's hidden to the Monokuma? Yeah, because it lists he was bleeding, he had lacerations in his thighs where there's, you know, a lot
Your
of...
favourite!
I hate this so much.
And this is a long
Shut
one,
up!
too.
Shut up! Shut up! I hate it so much. I hate Hangman's thing.
Here's your favourite.
So it's cause, isn't it? Cause of death.
Cause of death. So C-A. Oh, that C's gonna lose out. Yeah.
Fuck!
E, that's gonna hit as well.
Fuck!
That's gonna hit.
Fuck!
This is going from bad to worse.
Fuck!
There is no C. You need C. Go and hit the A.
I'm going!
And the A's. The A's, use the A's, use the A's.
I'm going!
Then use the U's.
Okay.
That is gonna hit. Okay.
It's alright, it's alright.
S's.
Alright.
And then you gotta get the E's.
Oh, calm down! It's really, really difficult when you're screaming at me.
Get the F's.
I'm
You actually need an F. There's one F.
Oh, fuck!
We need a D. We need the D. Where's the D?
Shut up!
It's in the corner.
I'm going! Will you shut up? This is so off-putting.
You need
Right, I can't spell
You need an
fucking...
A.
I know I need an A, okay? Right, there it is! Shut up!
I love the fact that whenever you need a letter, it's the only letter that's not on screen.
Oh, for God's sake!
I'm glad you're
Where's
out.
the fucking
The T's! Oh, there's no H's!
Oh, shut up, I'm getting too wound up.
I like that we're a chill stream.
Shut up!
There's a
There it is!
Come on.
Shut up! Oh my god, that was really difficult. I'm so sorry, I'm not normally that,
In fairness, that was way harder than any other one you've
In this
ever done.
particular case is Monokuma
Because normally
file.
you're waiting for letters
There's
to
no
come on the
specific cause
screen.
of death.
And that was like, here's 8 letters in the first second.
I know, right? Even my fingers don't move that fast, my friend.
Mind you.
Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. So 1, 2. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm, and a knife impaled through his right hand. There are 4 things that he could have died from.
But it doesn't say what the actual cause of death is.
Nope.
Isn't that
I like
weird?
the pop.
Until now, the files always specified the cause
Did you know
of
what the
death.
Welsh call the name of the Welsh call a microwave?
What?
It's called a poppity ping.
Oh.
Because you went.
Okay.
But the cause
Let me
of
think of
death
that.
is
You calling me a
obvious,
microwave?
is it not?
I mean,
Shut up. Don't talk. Don't be
The
mean.
spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
after all that excitement,
No guarantee.
after all the excitement, I need a drink.
Maybe it's not included if it's not
You
important
need
enough to
a
write about.
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth!
You need a drink.
No, I'm okay.
There he goes
Bring
again!
you one anyway.
I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Yeah, like time of death. Yeah, time of death. Time of death and the reason.
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
Of course it wasn't a suicide.
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
Thank you.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but
Partial.
it's not just
Maybe
a
an
suicide.
assisted. Which would make it technically a murder.
Did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations. And that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe
I don't
in
know if it's
Nagito,
believe in
huh?
Nagito. Is the
Yeah,
right
it is
phrasing.
belief in Nagito. It's belief in how malicious he is.
Because you believe
Yeah, I don't
in
know.
his
Yeah,
malice,
okay, you believe in his malice, yeah, but I wouldn't say that's believing in
suspect his
him.
malice.
No, we believe in him.
I see. I guess that's what passes for
That's more
friendship
suspecting
these
him.
days.
Yeah.
What friendship?
Yeah, what friendship? We're sus. Throw him out the airlock.
We were
Vote him
friends.
out, vote him out, vote him out.
We were friends with
What
him
should we do,
until the
guys?
first trial.
Should we proceed
We're
with
friends
the
with him
vote?
until he started being a dick.
I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied.
I mean, he's going to be the first to try and
Even if
commit a
it's just
murder,
to be
wasn't he?
safe.
You were right. We
Who was he
only
going to
get
try and
one
kill? I think you
chance
were the
to vote
closest to
after
him,
all.
probably. Oh, he was going to kill us. That bitch, I'm going to punch him in the face.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying, but if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
I mean, the intelligence may drip and drop, but the bravery and the bravado and camaraderie doesn't.
The belief in their friends
Hey,
doesn't
Monokuma.
waver.
Yeah.
You heard us.
Even when they are the
voting's
ones that
gonna have
murder,
to
they
wait.
still believe in them.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then, this situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along.
Ultimate despair.
No. Never mind. I'm probably overthinking. No, ultimate hope.
Ultimate hope can only come from ultimate despair, though.
Yeah, exactly.
So at the moment you'd be in ultimate Ooh, suspended.
Yeah, it always suspends at the halfway point.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
of course it does.
No.
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but... Well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone else. So, Monami and I are the bestest of friends.
Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now.
Enough! Why do I have to be hated that much?
Besides, the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1 millimeter bit.
How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know.
We aren't even friends in the first place.
Then you, as your older brother, let me say this.
You're not even my brother.
It's sad to live life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys.
Well, there may be some demands for that. I fell for it. I totally took the man bait.
Yes, we'll say it.
I'm going to record you saying Manbate.
I mean, I had to say some pretty interesting
I'm
stuff.
Nanami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
Yeah, I like this
So if
song.
we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished
He
already?
nicked an artery with the stabs in his legs.
That's what I'm saying. There were too many ways he could have
I
died.
feel like
It's
it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
And let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should
But we-
cooperate at a time like this.
I just thought of something. I know
yeah.
it's been a week. We found something in his fridge.
Yeah. A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Yeah, something that reacts to water.
Oh. Yeah, because it said it was that, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
The piece of blue paper.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the
Bless
knife
you.
in his right hand, right?
He seems like a kitten. Your brother's
It's
right, you're
not the other
adorable.
wounds, right?
Adorable.
With all those wounds,
Look how injured I am. Fuck
maybe he
Hangman's
simply
Gambit.
bled to death.
See, that's a way that he could have died.
There's
Yeah, you
no
lost
way
so
he
much,
burned to death.
Yeah, he
Nope,
couldn't burn
he
to
didn't
death.
get burned.
Was the cause of death something that cannot
Something
be
that
seen?
cannot be seen.
If
Maybe.
it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
Choked himself?
Hey.
Or liquefied his
sleeper
guts
hold.
with a body blow.
Or liquefy his own guts?
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Blech. But we already know. The real cause of Nagito's death. Is there something I overlooked?
Let us
Something that
consider a
couldn't be
different
seen.
fatal...
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound.
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's
You're trying
no
to get
way
some,
he burned to
diamond like
death.
that.
It's just time.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Ah, damn it. Good.
Got it!
I agree with that.
That was a bit of a nuisance, so that was just ever so slightly covering it.
That's why I made sure to put on all my skills.
Did you
That's
put
it.
on a skill for
I
that?
totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's
Oh,
no way a
hydrate before you
toxin like
dihydrate.
that doesn't
On
relate to
it.
the case at all.
Thank you, you're getting.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But, even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
Clever.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping
Yeah,
the spear,
best emote we
and
have.
his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
You think that's the best emote? Not cool.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding.
Sorry, I shouldn't be finding it so
It's not
funny that
like
she
we're
keeps
out of
thinking that he
possibilities
used
yet.
His
the front tail
Yeah.
Are
to
there
deal
any
with
left?
to kill himself, but it's
No matter
just
how you
so
slice it,
silly.
he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really
I
killed
wonder if
him.
this would be. Did this have a
Operation
demo where someone
Elimination
different died
Method.
at the start?
No, I
It
don't
should
think
be
it did.
written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
No, I'm pretty sure this one didn't because they were very secure.
More secretive about it.
Well, they were more secure in their choices because, again, the game was to follow along in a similar way, and they needed similar characters to live. Technically, your Byakuya and your Toko are Sonya for Byakuya, and Toko is Kazuichi.
Huh. I get that, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it?
The person that's
Chiaki
absolutely...
is your Kirigiri, your Hina is Akane,
Yeah, which makes...
and
Fuyuhiko.
oh no, sorry. Fuyuhiko is your Hina because she was still smart, but had a lot of emotion. Akane is your fortune teller man.
Oh yeah, I know
remember
his
his
name.
Hiro.
Hiro.
Yeah, because she's a bit daft, but lovely. The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. Dear God. Okay, this is okay.
Logic dive.
This is fine. I don't
I
mind
can't
logic
wait to have to
dive.
spell anti-disestablishmentarianism bait.
No, well, because I won't. That's what's going to happen, dear. This isn't too bad.
Question what?
Shut the fuck up.
This isn't too bad.
Don't bully me!
Okay, you've only got 2 questions this time, though.
Oh, thank God.
It tells you in the top left corner.
Oh, thank God. Well, I'm really not looking at that now, am I?
Question 1.
What state was the poisoning when it affected Nagito? Gas.
Oh, right, because I was going to say, isn't it a bottle?
When it affected him.
Oh. Fair enough.
It was a gas.
Is it? What's the name for the thing that, like, becomes a gas in water? You have to say one more, yeah, I was going to say. Do you do the thing when you're doing, like...
Oh, that's cheating! It hit me
Do you
twice.
do the thing, like, where you kind of turn your head as you turn in games?
No.
I do.
No.
Are you saying no sheepishly because you do?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, whoa.
I'm alright.
If you gone the other way, which is a bit...
Fuck's sake.
If you jump onto that one, it's a straight line.
Oh,
Just with a couple of jumps.
What was it?
Yeah. It is easier, though.
It is, yeah. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I have to jump at the last second on. I pressed triangle!
I think you can jump slightly before the last second.
Screw it. We'll just do it my way.
Slow.
I mean, technically, I could jump it. Okay, you know what? Let's just go careful.
Slow and steady.
Wins the race. Sometimes.
Oh, you got 3 minutes to do this in, so you know.
Well, yeah. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I fucking hate this so much.
Oh, you got this. Look at that. See?
Just calm down. How did the poison enter Nagito's body?
It has to be through his nose, because if it's in a gas, his mouth is covered.
I believe it's through his nose, yeah.
Well, it can't be through his wound. You don't really get wounds like... You don't get poison through the wounds unless it's poured on.
Oh my god.
I think you can probably just hold to the side and it'll figure itself.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't speed myself up. Oh well.
Ah, you good.
We did it! Fuck you.
How many... I fell off that mine track like 8 times.
I did actually fall off of it like
What
8
if
times.
instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its validity is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in
I thought it
through
was
his
still going to be a
nose.
liquid thing. I forgot that it
Breathe
was
that poisonous gas inside the warehouse?
vaporizable.
But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
The reason we didn't breathe in the poison gas, I should be able to explain that mystery too.
Sprinklers.
Yep.
I see!
Because they activated and would have
The sprinklers in the warehouse.
vaporized it.
Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
The fire made it a gas.
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. Okay. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
That's why he had to be laid on the floor.
Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body,
Which means it's
the spear
not
in his
suicide
stomach,
anymore.
it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
How'd he poison himself, though?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay? No, he still wanted to out the traitor.
Hey, what happened?
He also didn't
There's
want
no
you guys all
reason
to
to wonder
die.
about that
No.
stuff
Hence the whole
anymore.
thing of he'd be a stepping stone so everyone could live on.
Exactly, he was trying to entrap. Nagito's motive, Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here?
No.
No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought the poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the container.
The meat on the bone.
See!
No, that's from the beginning.
Oh,
Are you
I'm getting
talking about the
confused now.
container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange
I
we
think the meat
couldn't
on the
find
bone
that
is still like
container
one of my
anywhere,
favourite things from
right?
this.
I
You
know.
can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic
Grenades.
fragments of the fire grenades we used to put
Fire
out the fire
grenades.
didn't completely
Because all the
burn
other
up,
fire
you know?
stuff was missing.
Yep.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible.
It wasn't
I
a
mean,
purposeful accomplice.
An accomplice? It is just too...
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
No, because technically the accomplice would have poisoned him and killed him. It would be murder.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right.
You're totally right.
I think this is kind of denial at this point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for
I mean, you could definitely make an argument
twists.
for it being suicide.
You could.
Because he did the setup and everything like that, and it wasn't a purposeful kill.
No.
But even accidental kills do count as murder in this, don't they?
Yes, they do. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired. Tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way.
It looks like he's got stomach pain.
That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt.
But technically everyone will get hurt.
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
Yeah, he sits right next to me.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
That's not cool.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Not cool, Matt.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time
I
to
think
figure
it'd
out
be
who
used
it
like
is? Like
Someone's turned
Fuyuhiko
my
said
remote
earlier,
against me.
it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Akane said something smart. What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. That's an epiphany.
I think they have a special cream for that.
Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... Oh, fuck me, please don't be Pac-Man's.
Yay!
It's a fucking...
Fire grenade. Do you need me to spell it for you?
No. Whoops, sorry.
The first thing you do is get it wrong.
Shut up.
Try and keep that E if you can.
Need a G.
Yeah. Or even an R to hold to one side. Jesus Christ. See, this is more like the normal Hangman Gambit, where it's just like... Okay, so it's gra. Oh, no, gra. It's an E, so R-E. A lot of things are about to hit stuff, aren't they? Now you need an N. Oh, there they are. They're the blue ones. And then A.
Oh, for God's sake!
D-E. You may as well just keep those E's if you can. If they're not going to cause trouble. Oh, D's are coming in the side.
No! Okay. No! Fuck's sake!
It's cool, you got a lot of health.
No, I don't! Shut up! God damn it, what do I even
Those
need?
are the D's. You need a D.
Alright, I'm going.
And then you need an E.
Okay, we got this.
A lot of
No,
F.
we don't.
A lot of R's.
Fuck you, game.
There's a D. There's E's. E. Near the R.
I saw it.
Sorry. I didn't want it to blow up.
It's just you can't move fast enough.
There is a thing that speeds up that skill.
I know.
A skill that speeds that up.
I see. I got it.
Oh, bloody hell.
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
Inside just one of
He
them.
used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard.
He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see it. Like a lot of these kind of games, you can just move your mouse and click. It's like shooters.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Yeah.
Hajime.
Like I say, maybe
Could it be?
if we can before the next trial, try and get that skill maybe.
Maybe.
If
Just so
so,
it
then
moves
there's
a bit
no
faster.
mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Sonia's word contained a clue that the contents of a fire grenade was swapped with the poison. It was
the aluminum
yeah, this was
paper
this. A round thin piece of
found under his bed.
Yep.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
That's what we thought.
No, that is not just a piece of trash.
Oh, it's nice that you're saying that about Nagito.
The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
Do we say aluminum or do we say aluminium?
Aluminium.
Ah, I see.
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
How did he breathe it in? His hands were full.
You're right.
How did he open the container?
If the
Exactly.
canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Someone killed him without knowing.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this
Someone was
not
tricked into
settled?
killing him.
There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Hiya! You're at a pivotal point.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison.
He knew that someone would
So
throw
when
that.
was it
He
deployed in the
knew.
warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison?
Who would be sussy today? Well, we think it's...
Nagito.
Yeah, Nagito, because we think he's
When I
committing the
thought along those
suicide.
lines,
Nagito always
that's when I
sissy.
realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably
Well,
happened
we just
at the
confirmed
same
technically
time.
it wasn't suicide. Technically it was an assisted suicide.
Yeah, the moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. Could that same moment be when we all threw the grenades? Yeah, we were very in sync.
Are you saying
Yeah,
it
it's
was
because I
when we
failed
all
this
threw the fire
earlier.
grenades?
Yeah.
I'm glad our phrasing of me when is
Me when,
catching
me when,
on.
me when.
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the
It's gotta be one of
grenades
those
to
three,
put
because I
out
feel
the
like
fire
from
in
this
the
angle it's gotta be one
warehouse,
of those three.
the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
one of us?
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
So hard as... How did he choose who he killed?
You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
No. I do,
I
but I
do.
I
don't.
mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Yaki is the traitor. It's all I would not. 3.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The person who prepared the poison fire grenade
That was Nagito.
Nagito did it.
See! It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
It was Akane.
It was Nagito.
Oh, it was Nagito, yeah.
I see!
He technically set it all up.
Oh, he set it all up. Yeah,
That
Akane
was
just
also
Akane
caused it.
caused the fire, but he
Yeah.
set it all up.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The
he
next
did
question
all
will
that.
be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Yeah, we believe him to be.
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on
To
fire...
make someone throw the poison.
I see!
It's the only
Don't
reason for
tell
him to
me.
do it.
He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a
Why
reason
did
for
it
us to
sprinkle
throw
so
the
long? Though?
poison.
Is that maybe his look?
It was all a setup by Nagito.
His look, probably.
His looks.
Or it took a bit of time for the smoke to rise.
It
Still
was
say that's
all a
luck, though,
trap to
couldn't
make
you?
one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason,
Just like the first one with Teru Teru.
he put
Yeah.
the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps.
I think you could still
That's why
definitely
the curtain
argue
was the
that setting a
fire's
trap
origin
to
point.
have someone kill you
Is
technically you killing yourself.
it is technically, but it's
Monokuma's a
Monokuma.
dick, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All the fire grenades we
Sorry.
threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the
Sorry,
floor.
I can't get over Kazuichi's hand.
The way that he's throwing it.
Yeah.
It's like a last pull, Yorick. I knew him.
Nagito's kind of... Oh, he's biased. Or based. Are you saying based or biased?
Based. He's based.
Ah, I see.
Because of
I
that,
see.
Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the
Put the
dense
face up on the
poison.
floor and able to
Yum,
breathe
yum,
the
yum.
dense poison.
And then,
Great babe.
Which explains why the duct tape was sucked into his mouth.
Yeah.
Because he was like
choking.
Hold
choking,
on.
yeah.
If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
I mean, why would he went through so much pain and anguish. Why would he...
The spear is for a trick, is to make
Yeah.
it more
even
complex.
so,
Yeah.
the poison is what caused him
Yeah,
to let go
the
of
poison
the
is what
spear.
caused him to let go of the spear.
Because
so
he
that'd be...
died.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Now Monokuma's chancing.
Technically, Nagito made him breathe the poison.
Are you fucking
He could have
serious?
held his breath.
Was his trap all along. Even the
I'm
wounds
just trying
all
to save
over his
everyone.
body. It was all to mess with the evidence
I'd
for
be
what
worse than
actually
this.
happened.
I'd be killed by Monokuma for just arguing with him.
I
His
know.
true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
No, that's not true.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After
Yeah.
all,
Sometimes you gotta
a
take
mystery
luck
that
in your
can't
hand,
be
haven't you?
solved is destined to be solved in the end.
True, if nobody had gone for the fire grenades, he'd be alive.
But would they then not
However,
technically all be
too
guilty?
bad.
Also
Would they not
prepared a
technically all be
mystery
guilty
that
by not
couldn't
stopping
be
it?
solved.
The sprinklers came on.
They still could have dropped the thing and then it would have been suicide, but then, you know, it's...
Yeah, then it's suicide.
As you solve mysteries
yeah.
and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and
Sometimes all you can rely on
slaps
is
you
luck,
in
isn't
your
it, to choose the right
faces.
person.
For those of you who believe there are no
I know
unsolvable
who it's gonna
mysteries,
be.
that is when you finally taste
It's the person I don't want it to be, isn't it?
Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick.
I mean, what's your logic? Don't say the name, but what's your logic? Because I know the answer.
I think because they've gone through like such a
Not
good
all mysteries can be solved.
and like
Such a devious trick he played
'cause-
on
'cause
you.
I don't think
as
they would
expected
purposely
of
kill someone.
Nagito.
no matter what they were brought up to be, because they've gone through this whole thing of like
That's totally
Being-
messed up.
so distant and then
So
being
fucked
friendly with
up.
everyone. For them to be the person that
I mean, wouldn't it be an awful fucking shame if the person who doesn't want to commit murder accidentally
It
committed
is my
it?
fault.
yeah,
Because I told
What
you
a
all about the fire
shame.
grenades.
the one that was finally
Yeah,
getting,
yeah, again.
the one that was finally getting along with everyone.
I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
Oh no, it's Sonya, see?
That's not the fucking issue here!
No, the issue is not the one that said about it; it's the one that's threw
Sonia's
it.
fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
I'm pretty sure Galaxy Boy would agree it's Sonya.
I'm going to say right now, I'm glad that I'm not
What should
having
we
to voice
do?
act this bit.
How can
Yeah,
we
me too.
even figure out who the killer is?
It was Kazuichi because we don't need two comedic characters and we already have a Agreed. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy for.
I can get behind that.
I'm
because,
cool for
because-
Soda to go.
Yeah, me too. Because Akane makes dirty jokes and it's all good, but
Soda's just creepy.
Yeah, he's just a little bit. He's the kind of guy that you think's really nice.
So I'm going to say I think it's Fuyuhiko.
It's the kind of nice person.
What I was getting at is Fuyuhiko because he's gone through this whole thing of like, I wouldn't actually kill anyone.
I mean, it's the whole
Like,
thing of,
and he
again,
became friendly with everyone.
Well, Nagito's trying to lure out the traitor, isn't he? And wouldn't it be awful? Soda is a nice guy. He just loves Miss Sonya too much.
And he's
in a
jealous of
creepy way.
everyone that Miss Sonya is nice to. Why would you
Yeah,
call
it's
her Miss
like-
Sonya? Her name's Sonya.
Yeah, Sonya, never mind.
Never
Nagito
mind.
wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
Can't, you've got to guess.
However,
Yeah.
Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
Monokuma knows.
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or
He's a
whatever.
nice guy.
If he says he is nice guy, that
he?
means he is not nice guy.
I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all
The thing is, so
times.
Monokuma would know which one he filled up with the poison.
He would.
And would thusly be able to figure out
I
who's the one
know
that threw it.
Threw it.
you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonya.
So I only used the
And
bathroom
one
3
of those
times
visits
yesterday.
seemed to take a while.
Ah, she's the new champion after, what's he called? What's he called?
Ichimaru Nidai!
I will
Yeah.
never become queen.
How can you? I'm so chill. I mean, how can you have such an awful
Oh, it's
power?
next
See,
tomorrow,
that's where it's
Yeah, so-
creepy.
Yeah.
He wanted to watch her poo.
Yeah, that's weird.
So,
I'm good
of
for it
course
being
this
Soda.
trial still
Please be
counts.
Soda, don't be.
Do
I don't
your
want to be
very best
Fuyuhiko.
to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Of course, the ultimate
Giving
lucky
up all
student
we
wants
can
people to use luck to choose the person.
No, it's too early
Don't
to give
they?
up.
Yeah.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Yeah.
Really? Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then, I have to do it. Even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Is it
Oh. Okay, right.
So, let's see what panels we
one.
get.
Covering mouth, Monokuma special poison.
Yeah, should go there.
Yeah, he's looking at it.
Okay.
He's already got that one, so mouth
Yeah.
mouth covering is done.
Nope.
No. Oh, unless that's... No, he wouldn't have covered his mouth yet, would he?
Oh,
Might have done it there. Might have covered his mouth there.
yeah. He's,
No, he's still... Yeah, there you go.
no, that's supporting the sphere.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
that's covering mouth.
Yeah.
And there's one more. Maybe letting go of the spear. Might be at the end.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here we go. Okay.
Oh, the Nagato smiley thing. No, go back.
Yeah, do you think it's there?
Yeah, I think that one there, the video message.
Yeah. What have we got? It's not a bomb, it's
We've
fire
already
extinguisher,
seen that
isn't it?
one.
There's a lot of fire grenades. Did he do
We've
that?
not seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other two are fluffed out. Okay.
MP3 we've seen. Throwing the fire grenades, I don't think we've seen. I don't know if we've seen in the burnt thing. Has he got it on his wrist at that point?
What's beyond the Monokuma panel we don't see yet? His whole body wasn't tied up.
That's the tying hand, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to be us throwing them.
Yeah, I was going to say unless it's the lighter. No, it's
we've
the
got
lighter.
that. It's
It'll
the
be the
lighter.
lighter, which is back that way.
Where they knocked it over.
Yeah. After the panels, yeah. Not that one.
Nope. This one?
No, next one.
This
there,
one.
yeah. You set up the lighter there.
There we go. Nice.
But have we got anything back at the... I think we've done all the first... No, there's one missing from the start.
Which is right
We've not
before
got-
switching the poison.
Which we haven't got
We haven't
a
got
panel
that
for. I think the Monokuma knife one is one of them.
I think so
Further
too.
along.
How do you...
There,
how
yeah.
did he no, how did he
Yeah, the
support the
stab.
spear?
Oh, is that support the spear? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because I think he's done
Continue the other way then.
He hasn't done the bear yet.
There you go, that'll be...
He sliced himself,
There
then
you
he
go,
stuck it in the
bear with a tummy.
Yeah.
And then probably the broken one right on the
Yeah.
last panel.
There we go.
Oh, not on the last panel, sorry.
Yeah, it was close.
Last
Alright,
stock.
last ones. Okie dokie. We can do this as we go along.
Okay, that one will be him doing that, yeah.
And
And they'll be opening the packet there.
there we go.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
God.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan.
Monokuma's poison. The poison from Monokuma.
Monokuma's
for
special
The
poison,
poison
which he brought
specifically
with him
chosen
from
for
the Octagon.
Monokuma's poison.
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory,
I like how much it's got the word. Oh, Dendu.
and put it back with the rest of the
Dendu.
grenades in the
Dendu.
break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion.
Lucky the oil didn't run out, eh?
First,
In fairness,
he
lighters
hung
can
the
go for
spear
quite
that
a
he took
while.
from Nezumi Castle from the
You
ceiling
only need
girder
to
by
burn
its
like the
cord.
slightest amount of oil. Think of like a candle.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, dropped the knife
is
on
it
the
weird to say that's
plushie
the most
and slammed
painful
his
part
right
of all
hand onto
this?
the blade. He didn't just want us to think he
me,
was tied up. He also wanted us
the
to
willingness
think
to
he'd been
slam your hand up. It's like, you know, in... Is it the second... It's either the second or the first Home Alone. I think it's the second one, where he's walking up the stairs without his shoes on. It might be the first one. And there's the nail.
Oh god, don't even
All
talk about
this,
it.
Like,
Nagito
it's that
never
kind
let
of
go
pain.
of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his
who's
message,
fucking who
we
there?
instantly made our way to the warehouse. But
They look
that
quite
was part of
short, so I think
Nagito's
that's
plan.
probably Chiaki. By you, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire
That's the thing,
extinguishing
like,
grenades.
Sonya was like, oh, there was a lot more stuff to stop fire than this before.
Yeah,
We
she
then
knows
aimed
that.
for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized.
Welcome.
That
Thank you for
poison gas
joining.
completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Look how evil you look.
I know, right? And there's Nagito like, yes, my peon.
Yes,
This
master,
should be
I
the
will
truth
kill you.
behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have
It's
to
not a case
vote
of
for
just
someone?
whoever you vote for
Well,
dies, is it?
Hajime
That'd be
says-
crazy.
Probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed
Yeah.
we'd
Hydrate
try
before
to
you
extinguish
dehydrate.
the
Everyone
flames.
stay hydrated out there.
And he believed we'd fall into his trap.
Thank you, Waters.
By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart.
Hope.
I want you to try to remember what that is.
Hope and the traitor.
The traitor. He believed in his talent.
Yep.
I see! Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had
Except for you.
blind faith in it.
You're right.
Shut up.
The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Shut up. Don't bully.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette.
Russian roulette?
It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it toward you, and pull the trigger. So, you really did it.
Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said.
Huh?
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder. So that's how I did it.
I agree with Akane. If Nagato wanted to identify the traitor, he didn't have to make them accidentally kill him.
Exactly, and welcome back. It's lovely to have you. You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am.
I still think he did that because technically the lucky thing would be to get the bullet.
Yeah. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted.
That's right. I just trusted in my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's my ultimate talent. It's true my ultimate talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Huh? I'm left with the red mark.
For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
Exactly.
I just thought...
Well, yeah, he's right.
It was...
Well, they're alright, sorry.
Nagato's... Oh, it is, yeah.
So... Yeah.
There's 6 people and there's one person, yeah.
Jeez. I never noticed that.
That's a cool actual thing.
Oh my god, the Law Masters are back in our games. I love it.
I miss the Law Masters.
I do too. Never leave, Celestia Ludenberg, even if you were burnt at the stake as a witch.
Actually hit by a...
And then hit by a fire truck. Huh?
He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after
He was after
anybody.
the traitor.
He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it.
Exactly.
That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student. And
There's no way of
incorporated
figuring
that
out
luck
who
into his
poisoned.
plan.
No, we don't.
As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
I'm thinking it's Fuyuhiko, because I think he had a really good arc, like being so against stuff and then being friends with everyone.
He
It'd be a
left
massive,
his
like,
plan to luck?
He risked his
like it'll
life
pull him
for
out of that, and it sucks a
He
lot.
probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't even have to ask. I should already know what the answer is.
It's the traitor. It's Money! You think it's Akane because she tried to strangle him earlier?
Yeah, exactly.
Possibly,
was
yeah.
after
No,
the
she
traitor,
did. She said she was going to kill him.
Then
We've also had someone say
he
it was
relied
Soda,
on his
and
luck
someone think it
to weed out
was
the
Sonya.
traitor?
Sonya, but that's just because we know that someone hates Sonya.
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was.
No,
until
so
the
this one
very
hates
end.
Kazuichi.
All he could do
We
was
hate
rely on
Kazuichi.
his own luck.
He's too much of a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
Then what he said in his
what he
video
said.
message.
I'm on tenterhooks for this one.
It is.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that are interesting.
Yeah, so like, she's got a band-aid or a bandage.
Gundam's got an X, which is the Roman numeral for 10, because he was the 10th person to die.
Yeah.
Teru Teru has a knife and fork.
Ibuki has drumsticks.
And Peko Pekoyama has a
Her sword and the bamboo sheath. And Nagito's ex just looks exceptionally bloody. You need to speak.
Oh, sorry.
It won't work with just any shooting handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor's shooting handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagato said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor.
Oh my god, it's not who I thought it was.
If we just believed in what Nagato said, we would have reached the answer much quicker.
It's not, yeah, oh my god.
The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in him? There are other, if you're thinking who it is. There are reasons as well.
But if he just
So it
wanted
is.
to out
Certain
the traitor,
information.
he didn't have to go this far
Yeah.
and make that person
my
the
God.
killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
If they did that in DR1, Leon would have been baseball bats, Mondays would have been motorcycle handlebars, and Celeste probably would have been slot machine levers.
It would have been cute, wouldn't it?
Or it would have been the hammers that she used.
Oh yeah, possibly. No, because you could have had the hammers on the two guys.
On one, at least one of them.
Yeah.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
You could have had spares through Junkos.
I mean, it wasn't really Junko, was it? He's an evil bish.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
Wrong house.
And that concludes my argument.
Yeah, I would have said that too.
Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him.
I can't remember, isn't
What
it?
are
Yeah,
you gonna
Hifumi
do?
would have been good for it.
Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
what if the traitor did reveal themselves previously?
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would
It
have
is.
stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
Created.
The machines we saw had very similar faces to Chiaki.
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
Oh no, it's Kazuichi.
I wish. No,
That's
she's
right.
like a Kirigiri. You
I
can't do
want you
that.
guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime?
No, I don't like this. I don't
Who
like
do you
this.
think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Someone who seems
Soda.
to always push
It's Soda.
us.
Why?
Oh.
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're
It can be a
different
Kane,
from
I don't
everyone
care.
else.
No, it's not a card.
Oh.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
You,
Because
you know what?
that's
Now
the
it can be
nature of their
Fuyuhiko. Let it be Fuyuhiko.
Oh, it's Nagito.
I
Done.
Only
wish.
exist as a traitor.
Seriously,
Teru,
why?
he turned up in that cutscene.
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
Oh, don't make it smile like that.
I'm sorry.
It's Hiyoko. It's Pekka. Teru. It's any... No.
It's Chiaki. It could only be Chiaki, unfortunately.
No.
It's you,
Yeah, it's Chiaki.
Chiaki. You're the
It's not
traitor.
Kirigiri.
She's your Kirigiri. Technically, Sonya's your Kirigiri, actually.
No, she's our Kirigiri.
Please, hold on.
Aw, you totally guessed right.
The traitor
What, time for
revealed
an ad?
themselves. Oh, really?
I've got an ad going on.
I will wait.
Let's hold. Yeah, we'll hold.
I will
for this
wait
one.
for this ad. I know those of you who have subscribed can see this, but
I mean, if you subscribe, you don't have to worry about the ads. You can just be sad.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
You sound like a teacher at the front of a class.
No,
I'll wait.
I'm so freaking sad. I hate it
No,
so
I don't
much.
want it to be Chuck. We lost Gundam and Chiaki. Like,
It's funny because they can't hear us saying all this.
No, though, I don't care. It's still recorded on the on the YouTube.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be Jackie either when I first played through this.
Don't laugh.
Don't you laugh? You always thought it was Sonya. Because she wanted to save everybody.
Because she was showing who the traitor was without being able to say who it was.
Yeah, she wanted to save everybody.
Oh.
And she couldn't.
So we lost Gundam, the best guy, and we're now going to lose Chiaki, the best girl.
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor.
That sucks.
The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it! Why? This nonsense is... Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
It's the
traitor's a
truth.
strong word.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
You could just say she wasn't a student.
What does this mean? You... Up till now...
Well, he said he knew, because he's been
You've been
watching them
tricking us?
surveillance-wise.
No, so he didn't know.
No, he did. He did
actually
know. He knew. Yeah, he is. Because Hajime
Cares.
canonically loves her, I believe.
We love her. She's amazing.
Yeah, she's
fun.
hot.
She's
We were
sleepy.
not tricked.
She's
After
a
all,
gamer.
We have been working together all this time.
Wow, I married
We have
Chiaki.
been helping each other all this time.
If I looked like Chiaki, I'd be over the moon.
No, I said sleepy gamer.
Yeah, oh wait, I married Chiaki. Yeah.
Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation,
Ah, it's funny because the Future Foundation ain't that bad.
that is obviously
Yeah, Future
a lie.
Foundation doesn't mean that they're bad.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Oh yeah, you could, yeah.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
Yeah, actually, I get that.
If I hear Sonya's voice again, which I probably will.
We will in a moment.
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand.
Yeah.
Kazuichi is not our Kirigiri.
No! I misread. I remembered who Mizuno was, and I'm like, no. Mizuno was the fucking idol who tried to get you killed. No, she tried to get you blamed. No, she didn't. Yeah, she tried to get you blamed.
Kazuichi is our hero. Yeah, he's hero. Well, no, you were saying he's more like Toko.
Yeah, because
He's
stupidly
stupidly in love with someone.
Yeah, because like I said, Sonya is technically supposed to be your Well, I guess
I guess Hiko's technically your Byakuya.
maybe.
Believes he's superior to everyone. Granted, he's come down, but he
Yes, good point.
We cannot
and still
go
goes,
until
this is
we
the
are
answer,
satisfied.
deal with it.
That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that?
Gundam was our Mondo. No, Mondo was Mondo would have been.
Mondo's the biker.
I know. I was gonna say no. Mondo would have probably been Nidai. Because big.
Nekomara
strong...
Nidai.
Maybe? I don't know.
Or was he our
We're gonna
Sakura?
put something up
or
on
was
our
he
person now.
technically a Sakura? Our Sakura.
No, Akane's our Sakura. And Mondo is butter. It's buttery goodness. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, we'll put something up on our Twitter. I see Nekomara's more of a gender swap Ogami.
After this, we'll figure out what it's going to be.
Yeah, we'll put up...
I see that, yeah.
Yeah.
So make sure you follow us on Twitter so you can weigh in on it.
Yeah, please do. And same with our Discord as well. Like, this... Yeah, no, I'm actually really... Especially especially when we play the third game, I would love to have this speculation. I love that kind of thing.
Mondo may be butter, but Gundam was better.
I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
What is it called? Like, thingy butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter. Gundam was that.
Yeah, it's made of sunflower seeds, so yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Mahiru was our Chihiro.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. I'd say so to a degree, because she was very... Well, no, because Chihiro was very soft and quiet. But then, what was Mikan?
Someone that snapped. Who snapped?
Oh god, no.
Someone who had a change in personality.
Oh, so she was Celeste.
Mm-hmm. Probably the Celestial Ludenberg, technically.
Favor? Yeah. Me?
Looks sweet on the outside. Had a hidden secret.
I don't think
Mikan would be Toko because of... Oh, okay, yeah, because of the self-hate. You know what, that makes sense. But to a degree.
I see Toko more as the hopeless romantic thing, though, at the same time.
To a degree, yeah. Oh, but yeah, Mikan also swapped, didn't she? She went from being all, like, self-hating to... bitches, I'm gonna kill ya. So, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jill.
Yeah.
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What?
Prove
what are
she's
you
the traitor.
saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... As I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... The only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Yeah. Yeah? Yeah.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem.
Ah, we believe we have found our traitor. And it's... Best Girl.
It's
Did you
Chiaki.
understand? You may as well
Not on
be asking
purpose, she
me
didn't
to
kill him on
you.
purpose, she was set up to do it.
There's no way I
Put
can
that
do
popcorn
that.
away.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
A lot of the stuff we found...
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all, 'cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
Not cool.
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
We know you were friends with her, Monami.
Hajime,
Yeah,
you're
from the
going to
start.
listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here? Is that the only way? I do too.
Panic talk. Oh.
I hate this so much because I can't even
She's
remember.
panic
Stupid
talk.
face.
You gotta get better.
Let's all get along.
Ah, fuck, what is
Reload, reload. Square.
Ah, it's not square! Oh, it is.
Middle finger to you.
I've been pressing square, it's not been
I
doing
won't let
anything.
you. Let's all get along. Burst open and mix.
Get better.
There we go.
I like the tempo went up and down at the same time.
Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you.
Don't defy your teacher.
Burst open and mix. I'll lower your grades. Disappear.
Oh, you're using your special.
Hajime, you stupid face.
Oh, she'll lower your grades,
Let's all
Hajime.
get along. Chiaki
Monami's
and I
notebook.
aren't best friends.
This is the end.
It's the one that we found, like the diary, wasn't it?
Yep. Well, I need it because apparently it's delayed.
Yeah, it's weirdly delayed in this one for you.
Yeah,
were
like
massively good at it in the first game.
Rhythm games, my thing.
Apparently not in this one, though.
No, I can get hacked.
That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
That's invasion of privacy, sir.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the
It's not
traitor is
Monami's
just by
diary,
reading
is it?
this notebook. Of course,
Really?
Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
How did Monami know? No, the truth is I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now, I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary.
Oh yeah, she
Apparently
can't
she
write.
can't write.
Yeah, it's not Monami's diary.
Then the one who wrote this
It's
is...
Sharky's.
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Yeah. The topic we discussed in that day entry
dead
was the
room.
final dead room.
Because
Monami turned
The
up.
notebook.
No,
There was a
Sharky
specific
stopped you
entry.
Oh,
from
she
going
did,
in
didn't
there.
she?
Monami was already in there.
Oh, she was. So how did Chiaki know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's only like...
She's an AI, isn't she?
Yeah, she's an AI, I think. She was built, she said.
We've been in the fun house for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Oh yeah, only Chiaki would know that.
There it
Sorry,
is.
yeah.
It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
If I win a life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it! I finally did it! I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
No, it wasn't a lie.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
She cared about us. Of course she would. It's really stupid if you're fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word, took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? Without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Bzz. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki
So, yeah,
immediately
so she
went
tried
to
to
the
do
card
it,
reader
'cause
with her
It was
handbook.
the traitor that would reveal it.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
No.
Of course not.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor!
No.
There is just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but...
Then nobody will be saved.
I'm not happy about it either.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
No, she wouldn't.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know
Sorry,
a whole
so
lot about
quickly go
bombs,
across the top. I think all
there's
the
no
top
way you
ones
know
are
if
like
it's fake just by
Mike
looking
Bloom
at
saying
it.
stuff.
I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I have to move forward toward the path she's showing us.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn... Didn't Chiaki use the...
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not! The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it!
That's not it. That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't
Monami
real.
knew.
You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that!
I'm sorry, Sonia.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor! Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
No.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told
The
anyone
music
either.
here is so solemn.
It always is, isn't it, when you find out who the killer is.
But it doesn't normally
Then
last this long.
Where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
I wonder if I'm going to give you guys if I'm going to give you a guy's hint, then you should know it probably wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there were all fakes.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
Well, I thought if I kept it quiet would foreshadow that a killing was going to happen. That's why I'm just telling you for the first time. Whew, I feel relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
Yeah, we have to choose Nagito or Chiaki. I know who I'd pick.
That's not
Yeah.
it.
And
You have to trust Nagato.
And one of them's already frickin' dead.
You have to trust
Telling us to
Nagato.
trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can
Guess
believe
what
in
that makes
Nagito.
A stepping
telling you,
stone
that's
to
not
the
it.
ultimate hope.
Yeah.
We shouldn't believe in
By trusting
Monokuma
him.
or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time.
I believe in the Chiaki I spent all my time with and got hope shards with.
That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this, but still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
Let's see that one while you were doing the thingy.
No, fuck you.
Oh, there's that logic dive. 64 points, I think.
No, that was probably the other thing.
And I think the 85 and 86 are the Hangman Gambits.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There is no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead.
That's right, Hajime.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Nagito!
You have to feel the deepest despair to feel the greatest hope.
I'm gonna punch you, I swear to God. She's my favourite character in all the games.
She was a dirty traitor.
Oh fucking God, I could punch you.
She deserves it.
Hey, you're so mean. No, she doesn't. Stop it. It's not cool. Not cool. Nagito.
It's what was bound to happen.
Oh my God, get off. Boo.
I was right.
Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagato culminated killer is...
Just put pause a moment in case.
Yahoo!
Go ahead.
Chiaki Nanami!
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct.
Yeah.
The fact that Chiaki was the traitor, the fact that Nagato's crime depended entirely on his luck.
Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid. We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, But I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause
I can't betray the Future Foundation.
Can't betray.
well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation.
What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. How do we know Monokuma isn't just lying to get rid of Chiaki like he lied to get rid of Kyoko?
Hey, it's all good, Yura. You popped in towards the end.
At the saddest moment.
And very
Awesome.
true.
Hydrate before you dehydrate.
Oh.
Monokuma doesn't lie. He's not allowed to in this one. I get what you mean.
I mean, he.
But in this
technically
one.
but technically it wasn't Monokuma in the last one that lied, it was Junko.
Yeah, it was Junko that lied in the last one, not Monokuma. Whereas we don't know who's controlling the Monokuma in this one.
You're right.
why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
Well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. Oh.
Shush!
You're shush.
I'm gonna time you out if you keep doing that.
You're just as bad.
I'm gonna time you out,
That's
mister.
why I feel proud of my actions.
You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right?
We can dream, eh?
Like, if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry. That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed, and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagato's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was it really Nagato's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange?
Strange.
Oh.
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You've raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagato said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor.
Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagato's plan! I mean, Nagato's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor!
Oh, yeah. Kill everyone else besides the traitor. That was
serious?
Nagato's goal? Oh, yeah, he works with the killer.
Why would he do something like that? To form a plan with that only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay.
Okay, why?
Well,
I mean, it's not just Nagato's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
You
Excuse
got
me.
the hiccups, Chiaki.
Chiaki,
You really are a kind-hearted person. Huh? You think so? Geez, I wonder where you got your personality from.
perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother. Don't you think?
Hey, don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose.
Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win,
Hi-ya!
I must try to retaliate.
Retaliate?
Get here now, Monokuma.
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Oh, I wish one of them would have been in the Yamcha pose.
She's self-destructed.
What'd you say?
What's going on?
Monokuma, like, died?
No,
I'm not dead.
Whoa! A new one fucking came out!
Phew, man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I'm not done yet.
Hey, wait!
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Okay, let's just brighten my day a bit more.
Stop it, I say!
I think because she didn't have the resolve to do it at first would probably be the reason why.
Yeah, more than likely.
Well, she probably thought that she needed to protect everyone.
Fucking hell. Jeez.
Hey! Not yet!
Seriously, stop it! If you don't stop right now, it's all going to be destroyed!
Won't forgive you.
Of course, I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life.
Monami, you...
Hey!
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Oh, how many? Not that much. Just around 10 to the power 60.
Huh? What did you say?
What?
1 million.
1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead, 10, 52, 10, 56, and then 10 to the power of 60. That's 10 to the 60th power. After all this, you're still joking around? You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad.
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
Well, what? Those were just stuffed animals.
That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma.
Yeah. What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic.
Magic, huh?
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on. If you bring up magic so suddenly, we're going to become so confused. Unless you mean magic in a technology sense, we won't understand any of this.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me they're not going to call us magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
In
the
even
end?
if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
Ooh, I'm a bit dizzy seeing all
What's
that.
this?
And how many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the power 60? You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's see. You have about 10 more left, right? I know everything. I'm the conqueror of the new world.
Lose.
I won't give up, even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them. But
Right?
Damn it.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know for certain, but the only thing I can say is
Please listen!
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
This is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations?
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because the punishment time's gonna start.
Hold on, just a little more time.
To wait or not to wait? That is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I'd wait.
But I haven't...
I'm sorry.
Hajime, regardless, there's nothing else I can say.
Kiss.
I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have.
Kiss.
Not that I...
Now then,
Now
I
then,
prepared a
I-
very
Oh, yeah,
special punishment.
Yeah, you can say 4.
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer!
Special bleeding service.
Ah, for Monami too.
Why even Monami?
It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will define me anymore.
Uh-huh.
Ah, also, I remember now. I'm an only child.
That is...
What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things.
Oh, God.
I'm
Spamming
sorry
symbols.
for lying to you.
1 second, let me show it.
I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last
I
time.
don't think I can
Let me
undelete
say
that.
something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't
Galaxy,
have to
stop
force
spelling
yourself
symbols.
just to make people acknowledge
You can get a ban for that,
He's
you
been
know.
timed out. I've got to untime him out.
Nah. He knew the rules of Danganronpa Club.
In fairness,
When
he
you
is
do
the second
that,
time he's done this
you
kind
end
of
up
thing.
blaming yourself,
It does
blaming
tell
other
you.
people,
Stop.
and feeling
There's a
jealous
warning.
of everyone.
34 messages were deleted by a moderator.
Terrible.
But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter.
You can't untime him out, can you? Oh, we'll have to have words with him later.
Yes, we will.
If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love.
Bye, everyone.
Aww.
It's okay. A
Her arm seems
shining
really
future
weirdly
will
long there.
always be waiting for you.
Who's Chiaki's or Monolith?
Chiaki's.
Yeah.
It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
What's the punishment this? Okay, that was kind of funny. Oh, all the monomies. She had 10 left, she said, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Mm-hmm.
A giant Pac-Man.
Space Invaders, Pac-Man.
Oh. Oh, I just saw it lock in the back of that door. Oh. Tetris. Didn't she say she had a dream about Tetris?
Yep.
Gonna smile? I didn't even get a 4, I only got a 3. That's not a Tetris.
Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask. Before I could say what I needed to say. Chiaki vanished before my eyes. I couldn't even tell her. Thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? She was executed as the traitor. Would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
Good gracious! That was a big surprise! As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagato too! What? And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagato's killer too! Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean...
Now that annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone!
Hey!
Are you serious? We can leave the island?
I shall now
Yes,
present...
congratulations! With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip.
Yeah, not cool, Hajime.
For you 5 who've survived up till now, I shall give you the right to graduate.
Not cool, Hajime.
Thank you.
No, that's what he put.
I know.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Are you really okay with that?
What do you mean?
There are still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away.
You're right.
Stop it! What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind?
Also, you said you 5 like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left. Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball.
Don't stay quiet. Say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and the enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is World Ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created!
Huh?
No,
Well, you'll just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause it's always been 5, hasn't it?
The timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Choose to 6 people.
1 second if we go through it. Kirigiri, Makoto, Byakuya, Togo, Hiro, Hina, yes, 6.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
Huh? A new world? Don't go saying shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you.
I'm not gonna do the second one.
Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness was simply ignored. The laughter just kept going. Forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up until now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. And burrowed deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide.
On the other side, we found all the hidden Monokumas.
We did find all the Monokumas. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that. If we're really leaving, then where are we going? Hope Speak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. In a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end.
Eight hours and 55 minutes left with 20 seconds.
I feel like I had a fun dream, somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right. It's the last day. According to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I'd never felt before. I feel like I'd been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything. Like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Don't laugh at me. Leave me alone. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear.
Was it all a simulation?
When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Hajime, good timing.
Good timing? What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory?
Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop.
Huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial?
Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe. Nagito planned to leave this as a will.
Nagito's will? Where is it right now?
And we're just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together.
Got it, the restaurant.
Wait.
Oh, can we do that?
Check out everyone's cabin.
Okay. Yeah, give me a minute. We'll start from the bum end.
Yeah. So we've seen his before, but... Into Gundam? Oh, okay.
Tremble with fear. I will die twice. Oh, cool. So that's something he said. Terra Terra? What happened,
Hanamaru?
Oh. And then...
Who's this? This is... Need I? Shit. Do it.
Okay.
That'll be...
Nagito's? Nagito,
Oh.
I can't believe you actually left a will. Fine, then I'll make sure to listen to your last words. Oh, he doesn't have a thing. That sucks, but...
We
go. I should hurry over to the restaurant. Oh!
For anyone that's died.
Anyone that's died.
Oh, wait. Byakuya.
Byakuya. Guide you, fate of the Togami clan. Okie dokie.
And on opposite you is
No, Soda.
Yep. Far end. Go to the far end again and come back. Cause
Yeah.
Restaurant anyway.
Mahiru?
To make them out.
Want to make amends. Say cheese!
Leave everyone. Say cheese, everyone.
Yeah.
Ibuki.
Yahoo! Please, listen to one song.
That's Pekka.
Justice. Tool. Young Master's tool. Young Master, you.
Oh, and that one was really breaking apart.
That's what. Oops, Sonia.
Oh, that's Sonia. Should hurry to the restaurant, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the next one on that side is Akane's. Oh no, it's not. It's
yeah, Akane's alive.
Yeah, no, I thought it was Akane's. Was the next one.
Man, squish, Miss Mahiru.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, here, Mikan and Jackie.
Chihiro as well.
Forgive me, love me, forgive me, love me, forgive. And Jackie.
Up, down, down, left, right.
Konami card.
Konami code.
I said card for some reason.
You did, didn't you? Yeah, we still got some time. Let's head to the restaurant because we haven't gotten the save yet.
No, we haven't moved out of the chapter 5 yet.
Whoops.
I didn't know that was a thing. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Nice call out. What if Chiaki had copies?
Yo!
Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message?
Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it.
I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster, and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of casualty guiding you.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, Gundam was there.
He was pixelated.
I wonder who's watching this message.
I never get to say anything.
Yeah, now you can.
Is it a traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. It looks like it ended the way I hoped it would.
Ended the way you hoped it would.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it, it was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer, and he even tried to make them survive the trial. But why would he do that? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video,
How unfortunate.
then unfortunately I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believed in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then,
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... I don't know what that said. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world, and resolve to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Check the floorboards. But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who's Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found in Nezumi Castle.
Well...
Normally, you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message got rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. But that has nothing to do with me. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then I'll announce the password. 110737. I got it wrong. It's Leon. Nearly.
Oh, it is! Yeah, no, because it was 11037, wasn't it? For Leon, yeah.
That is the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. I have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape from Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me
the ultimate hope.
Ah, he said that. This was Nagito's final message.
That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password.
There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter at that ancient ruin.
Hey, you better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0.
You're right. Let's go.
Wait, there were people here that aren't here. There was a thing that said check the floorboard.
No, there wasn't.
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't.
No, it's just muffled.
They did say there was going to be some
Now's not the time to
there.
relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island.
Oh, that was nice of it. Can you do fast travel?
I don't think so. Unless it's taken me there already. Oh.
Yes, it has. You're an island too.
Why would I ever do that?
Poop, pygmy. It's all like kind of Sakura coloured, isn't it?
Pixelated, yeah. This would have been awful if it had, like, broken.
What again? Maybe you should say.
Somehow, it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's going to be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you?
There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right! It's our last chance to get inside!
I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks for
If you're going to let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware with me?
dumbass.
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around.
Young master for Yuhiko.
It's going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect you, my young master. Now then, let's go forward together.
The hell? Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order.
She makes the sounds herself, I'm not doing it.
What?
Sorry, listening to her make the noises in my ear.
Of course you were.
What was that?
I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
Hajime, the password, please.
Yeah, I know. Leon! 11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future.
Oh, can you do this any faster, please, Hajime?
Did you know that it's spelled Leon? Like it was like from the first game?
Yeah.
That's cool, I like that.
Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward.
Oh no, it's glitching. No, go. Wait, you're at...
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way...
Huh?
Where did everyone go?
Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... this world? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I hit zeros. Oh, but maybe because you got into the ruins, it doesn't affect you?
Maybe. It's been a while since I played, so...
It is like a giant bomb, so... Stage clear?
Huh.
Chapter 5.
Smile at hope in the name of disaster.
Despair.
Oh, even. You know. Shut up.
Oh, you lost the two people stood next to you.
I did.
To be continued.
Yeah.
To be continued. Abandon all hope. Bronze trophy.
Yep, we're going to save, and this is where we're going to end, guys. Thank you so much for everybody who's come out.
Especially since we managed to hit our follower goal of 190.
We did indeed. It was fantastic. So we're going to probably set up some stuff on Twitter, and feel free, if you're not already a part of it, join our Discord. We're going to have some discussions about similarities. Yeah, similarities in 1 and 2. Again, we'll also be uploading this to our VOD channel, the Powered Up... Is it the Powered Up Couple?
It's the Powered Up Couple VODs.
Yeah, fabulous. And again, it's been great. We'll be back again on Friday with some Baldur's Gate. And we'll have an update on what we're planning to do on Monday with Renji Dogu. Check him out. He's a great VTuber.
He was playing today, but I think his next stream is Saturday.
I believe it's Saturday, yeah.
But yeah, check him out. We've got links to our Discord, our Twitter, and our YouTube, all on our About Us page. And we have a link to Renji on our featured channels.
We do, yes. But this is where we're going to end it. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
I've been Matt.
And I've been Fliss.
And as always, stay powered up.